Everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara. So glad that you're here. Welcome to my tunnel. I am in Tennessee in Zone 7B. And today we're going to take some matters into our own hands. So if you saw my last video, you saw that I've been dealing with some type of mystery animal that has been wrecking my garden. And we haven't had a chance to really implement some of the things and the suggestions that we've had. My husband's been extremely busy. He's still busy. And what does a good woman do? A good woman just like, look, I got to do something, right? You feel me? Like, my husband is great. He does all that he can. But sometimes I'm like, I'm tired of waiting. Got to get something done. So we're just going to do, just a little bit because I feel, oh, you've been in, I see some droppings, I think, just caught my attention. Let me turn this camera around. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do is pot up my herb plants and up pot them because they need it. Plus they need water and all that good stuff. But in the box they were in, y'all, is that droppings? I think that's some droppings of some animal, which means they were able to get on top of my table. Like, you see my table here. I don't know, y'all. I may just be paranoid now. But I think that's droppings. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in there before. Look at that. Oh, I'm over it, sick of it. But before we get to destroy zone and put some stuff down, we are going to up pot my beautiful herbs before I lose them. I have some English thyme. I have some, and then I have some rosemary that all need to be up potted. So we're going to do that, put in some fresh soil, water it. It's one of those things like you got some death going on. So we're going to do something that has life. So we're going to start with the good and we're going to end with the not so good. So let's get started and do this part that's going to bring us some joy. See, y'all, I think I'm just paranoid now because before I wasn't seeing or hearing anything when I came to the tunnel. Now I feel like I'm just hearing stuff, like rustling and stuff. Y'all, listen. Remember, I moved from the city to the country, and I knew nothing about the country. I've been here for 4 years, and I would say I've done pretty well. But there is still this layer of some inner city stuff that still get a little jumpy. Like, did I hear something? Look, y'all, just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. So, for those that are brand new to me, you're like, what have I tuned into? You have tuned into real life of a gardener, okay? So, more soil in here. This may be enough to get the job done. I have more soil, but I really don't want to have to lift that back. So, let's just see what we're working with and see what we got. So, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to use this pot. I got 2 big ones, and then I have one that's about half that size. We're going to put the rosemary in this one. So we're just going to put some soil in here. And I bought these. I did a video about it. I bought it about a week or so ago. Like, I haven't watered it. It's dry. But it's still alive. And so it should be just fine. And then I'll let it grow in here in this pot, and then I'll put it in a bed or so later. I don't have a bed to put it in now, so that's why I'm using this pot. What I want to do is I want to buy another raised bed, one of those circular metal beds to put in my tunnel for some more herbs. I want to give my mint a dedicated bed just because, you know, mint is invasive in my pot that it's in. It's kind of outgrown that pot. So I thought about that. Okay, it's not that directly centered, but it don't matter. It don't matter. There's our rosemary. Just like that. And oh, if I didn't show, I think I did show you this before. This is a Tuscan blue rosemary. I've never seen that kind before. So I'm really excited to be able to see these purple looking flowers that may come on that. Rosemary is a great herb to use in the kitchen. It smells great and it'll survive the winter here in zone 7B. So let's see if we have enough soil to do the next one. If not, then we're gonna have to get some more. But like I was saying, I want to get, if I can, 2 more. If I could do 3, I would. I don't know that I have the space to put some circular raised beds just for herbs. So have one for like mint and then one for just like the other herbs, so that I don't have to use the 2 that I have now like for all the herbs. Just more space. So let's do this one next. This is the lemon thyme. So plants are so forgiving, like so forgiving. I guess I should have did the other one, loosen up the root ball, because I haven't watered these since I bought them, because I just haven't. Forgot, too cold, too late, too dark, all the things. But today is the day that they will be taken care of. But plants are way more resilient than we give them credit for, you know? So when I tell you this soil is dry, not the soil I'm putting in, but the soil that was in it, like it needs to be watered in my container. And I need some more for this. So let me grab some more soil. Oh, yikes. That wasn't the best way, but that was the only way I could get it in here. So, okay. We got more soil. These herbs smell so good just from getting them out of the container and repotting them. They smell so fragrant. So this is our lemon thyme. We'll put that back in there. So we got the lemon thyme, and then the very last one is the English thyme. Then after this, we're gonna water everything in the tunnel. We're gonna fertilize the things that are left to be fertilized, and then we're gonna set a couple of traps. That is what we're gonna do. Now, I'm only gonna set 2 today. 1 time 2, because my husband's gonna really come down here with the strategic plan and all the stuff that we need. I'm just doing something to get started, and because I can, right? Because I can. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, as y'all probably know, I'm pretty independent. I was way independent before I got married. I have I'm not nearly as independent as I used to be, which is okay. You know, I'm married, but if I ever wasn't married, you know, me and God, we can still make some things happen. But I've been married 25 years, so to say that I depend on my husband a lot is an understatement. But I still got that, hey, what can I do that I don't have to wait on you? Right? Okay. That don't look good, but it's going to be good. That's our English thyme. So, just like that, they all got some new, fresh soil, and they are good to go. We'll cover this back up. And I'll probably leave these on the table so you can see we got them all potted up nice here. I'll eventually put them on the ground, but for right now, we'll just put them on the table and let them hang out a little bit. So got them all potted up into bigger pots, so they should be good to go. Now let's go turn our water on. Give them all a nice soak. Okay, y'all, update. It's the next day. Sorry, I had my hair in a, okay. Because I got to do this video real quick. Like, okay, so let me update you. It's the next day. So I was down here and I was getting ready to show you the traps. And then I got a 911 call that I had to take. And I had an emergency I had to deal with. So I did not get a chance to finish the video. Okay, so in the process of me taking this call, I went ahead and put 2 traps out and just kind of put them in place. But I was in a hurry, and I realized when I got back home last night that one of the traps I didn't fully set because I was going to show you on camera how it works. So that one was never set. But the one that was set, we caught something. And so I just called my husband. He's on his way down here to get it because that's outside of my league, okay? Now, I can see it. And it has a long, long tail. So I don't know if it's a mole, a vole, or rat. I don't know what it is. But I caught something, okay? So while he's on his way down here, I'm going to show you the trap that I was going to show you and show you the way that it works. And I'm sure he's not the only one. He probably got some cousins and relatives. So we'll set out some more. I don't know if we'll do that today. But let me show you the trap and what we used. And then I don't know if y'all want to see the animal, because I sure don't want to see it. But I know somebody's going to be like, why didn't you show us? Why didn't you show us? So I think I'm going to show it. So if you have a squeamish stomach, like I don't see blood or anything, but like me, I don't like it. That's why I'm calling my husband down here, because there's no way these hands, in gloves or without gloves, is picking it up, okay? No way, no how. And I'm so glad there's nothing in that bed but parsley. And if I got to take all the parsley out because it ain't, I don't know. We'll do whatever it takes. But let me show you the trap that we bought. So it looks like this. This is what the lady recommended in Tractor Supply. This thing is huge. Like, let me show you in relation to my hand. Like, it's not like one of those little traps that I remember back in the day, the little wood type traps. So it's like the size of my hand. It's pretty big. But you can see here at the bottom, right here, you unscrew that and you can put peanut butter or cheese in it or whatever. So there's peanut butter in here, right? And so then let's see if I can, you basically set it like that. So you can see the peanut butter there. So basically they'll send the peanut butter, get in there, and it'll like that. So that is the trap. And the thing I can see from like a distance, like it seemed like he's not even, because what I imagine that somebody's gonna, like an animal's gonna be like right there. It looks like he's on the side of it. So I don't know if that peanut butter just got him going crazy, and maybe it got a side of him. I'm not sure. And then these are reusable. We got these at Tractor Supply, and they were $10. Yeah, my husband bought a whole bunch of them. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. He's like, do you want the animal gone? I was like, I do. So he was like, let me spend this money. And I said, okay. Plus they're reusable. And plus we can always take them back, the ones we haven't used. Like, we don't need more. So, y'all, it worked. It worked. So the bed that I put it in was the carrot bed. Remember, there's nothing in that bed because all the carrots are gone and there's only parsley in the corner. So that's the bed that I used it in. That was actually open. And I don't know if you can shut this down once it's like this. And I made sure that when I left, I closed everything up so my dogs couldn't come in here, any of that, which is not poisonous, but my dogs, they love peanut butter. So they would have been, and they were already outside of the tunnel yesterday. Like, they could smell it when I was doing it. They were like, what is that? What is that? So anyway, I don't know what's taking my husband so long, but maybe I'll venture over here and just like get a shot like back here, because I ain't trying to get up close. Okay, let's be brave. Let's be brave. Okay, y'all, there it is. Oh, and maybe that's not the tail I was saying. Maybe that's, okay, I was thinking I saw a long tail. Y'all ain't getting no closer than that. Not till, I mean, I'm sure it's dead because it's just laying there. And you see that big old hole or whatever that's in there. So he's definitely been tunneling and up under my stuff. Just killing my stuff. Just killing it. Let's chat a little bit while we waiting on him. So it's pretty warm in there. It's like 104 in the tunnel. It's only 50 degrees outside. Feels good today as long as the wind's not blowing. I'm in the sun. It's 50 degrees. Feels great. And there's 100. So I came down here to open it up and to see if I had anything. And when I saw it, I was like, yes, yes, you sorry joker. All up in my stuff. So, okay, my husband's on his way down here. We're going to let a man do what a man does and get it. And then maybe he can tell us what it is. Yeah, so I saw the suggestion that you guys had put on my last video. There was probably a vole, so maybe that's what it is. I didn't even know there was a vole. I thought a mole and a vole was the same thing. When I looked it up, it says that moles eat insects, voles eat plants, and they under the ground. So yeah, we'll have to set out some more traps because I'm sure he is not the only one. But it just feels good knowing that at least I caught something. And y'all, guess what? We did it. We did it. My husband, we did one before he even got down here and set up the rest of the traps. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all see, I am hype because the enemy is in there taking my food. But we got one of the enemies. That means there is hope. Okay, he's on his way. There is the man who has come to save the day. You see him, bud? Right, the bed to the right. Right there.
Oh, look at you, buddy.
Baby, don't pick it up. Where's your gloves?
Baby.
Oh, okay. Ooh, he big. Okay.
That's a rat.
That's a rat?
That's a rat. That's what that is.
He's a big old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get a good shot. Good shot. So if somebody else is dealing with this, the sun is so bright out here. It's hard to. Okay.
I don't think most get this big. That just looks like a rat with a big old tail.
Okay. What you think, bud? We got one.
We got one. There's probably more.
That's what I say. He probably got some cousins.
Yeah. When they smell that peanut butter, they coming to wherever it is.
And you see he did an even bigger hole in there?
Yep.
That big hole wasn't there. It was just that one hole. I put it right in the hole, so if he came up out of the ground, he would go right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Got that joker. I wish I could have seen it on camera. Okay, y'all. I had said a whole lot of good stuff to y'all and wasn't even recording. So maybe it was too long. I don't know. But here's the gist of it. Thank you guys for the suggestions and the tips that you gave. My husband said it's a rat, not a vole. So I showed it to you. You see it. All that good stuff. So it don't matter what the name of it is. I'm just glad we got it. And so we're going to set out more traps. But right now it's really warm in the tunnel. We need to keep it open just because it's like 104 in there. So I don't want to set the traps out and then have the tunnel wide open. So we'll do that later. If I don't catch it on video, trust me, I will keep you updated on the progress and what we're doing. This is just one step, but it gives me hope that we caught something, we're on our way, and we will have good food again and get rid of these pesky little animals. Now, I know you're probably thinking, you shouldn't be that excited about killing an animal. Yes, I am. I am. Because it stole my food, right? I'm just as humane as the next person. I don't kill animals to just be killing them. But that has to go. Him, his cousins, his brothers, his sisters, his uncles, his cousins, everybody got to go out of my garden. If you're not here for good, you got to go. So that's what we're going to be doing. If that makes you upset, skip the next few videos. Because we're going to be getting these animals. And we're going to keep you posted on how we're doing. But I just want to say thank you guys for your suggestions. Thank you for your encouragement. Because y'all, you know, it's frustrating. It makes you upset. It makes you angry. All the emotions when you've worked so hard and then it gets destroyed, like just like that. But just like I said on the last video, we're not going to give up. We're going to keep going. And I want to encourage you. You may be dealing with a similar situation or something completely different. You may not have an animal, but you may be going through a period in your gardening journey where it doesn't look good. Like maybe you're having insects or things are not growing or your soil is contaminated, whatever it may be. I just want to encourage you to not give up. As long as we're breathing, we can always make a different choice. We can always have hope. So I want to leave you with that. Thank you guys so much. Remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.